Greetings, my name is Nicholas T.S. Today I'm going to tell you a story about Naomi. But before that, let me introduce my teammates. There is Nicholas Fernando who will be explaining the message behind the story, and Yurika, this video's editor. Now, without any more pauses, let's get into the story. Naomi is a new student in 5th grade at a Christian school in Jakarta. She is from Papua and moved to Jakarta because her father was assigned to work there. The changes and the difference in lifestyle, way of speaking, learning levels, and the different situation and condition between Papua and Jakarta makes Naomi appear very shy and often lonely. Naomi doesn't have the courage to start a conversation and join her friends. It is clear from her face and attitude that Naomi is uncomfortable and lacks confidence. On the other hand, many of her classmates look down on Naomi. Her weakness in following lessons and answering questions makes them impatient and annoyed. They are confident that Naomi cannot compete with them and cannot match their abilities in everything. They are hesitant to befriend Naomi because they feel the difference is too great, and Naomi seems to be absent from their circle of life. That Friday morning, the 5th grade students were busy preparing themselves. That day, there was a music art lesson, and the children were given the task of singing in front of their class. Several mandatory and optional songs have been presented by Miss Maria, the music art teacher. The children were busy preparing and practicing to sing in groups around their classroom. Their faces were tense because the chosen songs were not easy to sing. Naomi was in the corner of the school area, alone, preparing herself. But one by one, based on alphabetical orders, the children were called to sing in front of the class. Nothing extraordinary happened. Everything was flat. And the children sang just to complete the task that was given to them by the teachers, so that they could get a passing grade. But when it was Naomi's turn to perform, the class's atmosphere was already uncomfortable and tense because of their boredom watching their classmates' performance. Of course, this had a significant impact when Naomi's name was called by Mrs. Maria, although it is not shown, but the impression of looking down on Naomi was quite clear. Standing up from her seat, Naomi stepped forward to the class. Unlike usual, this time Naomi looked very confident, without fear or doubt. Looking at the faces of her classmates who ignored her, Naomi prepared herself and began to sing. The first notes that came out of her mouth surprised the entire class. Singing with a low tone and swaying gently with the rhythm of the song, Naomi did it perfectly and looked very much enjoying it. Surprise, it turned to admiration as Naomi's classmates saw her performance. The illustration of Naomi is a story that happens frequently in the world of children, both when they are young and until they are adults. Unconsciously, it becomes a habit that forms and greatly influences a child's daily life. Since they are young, children need to be reminded and given an understanding so that Naomi's story doesn't happen in their lives, so that they don't follow the bad example of looking down on others because everyone surely has strengths beyond their abilities.
God gave talents. Talent is a valuable gift given by God to every human being. It is an ability that, when honed well, can fulfill the needs of human life. The Bible mentions talent as a currency value in the past, where workers received 1 talent as their monthly wage, which was sufficient for their livelihood. Both meaning of talents emphasize the importance of developing and using one's abilities to their fullest potential. As humans, we are obliged to hone and use our talents to proclaim and convey the glory of God. It is essential to convey the understanding and awareness of talents to children. God gives talents or abilities to every child to work in their lives. Each child talent is different to create harmony and balance. The diversity of talents creates a beautiful harmony and balance. God never remains silent and leaves every human being. After being equipped, God works together to support, help, and strengthen in developing the given abilities. Children must believe and be confident in their talents, continue to hone them, and believe that what they do is to proclaim and convey the glory of God. The story of Naomi portrays the talent or ability possessed by Naomi. Naomi displayed great ability in the arts in moments of weakness and shortcomings. Naomi believed and trusted in her talent, so confidently she sang. Without fear and doubt, Naomi became Naomi with an open personality. Her courage to display her talent and change her friends' perception to admiration was her real action of proclaiming and conveying the glory of God. The story of Naomi reminds us to have faith in our abilities and use them to glorify God. When browsing through secondhand bookshelves, people tend to choose books with good covers and discard ones with worn out pages and unpleasant others. However, it is important to know that the content inside those old books may hold great value and provide important life lessons. For instance, the Bible, despite its aged exterior, contains important messages that support and guide life, which have been marked and revisited over time. The message here is not to judge a book by its cover, but to appreciate its contents, which can offer valuable life lessons. This motto have meaningful connection to life, such as don't judge a book by its cover. Unfortunately, people tend to form unconscious judgments about others based on appearance or differences. Children should learn to avoid these biases and understand that everyone is unique and has something valuable to offer. It is essential to accept these differences as they complement life and create harmony. Naomi's story illustrates that the importance of understanding and not judging people based on their outward appearance or differences. It is important to teach children that every individual has their own talents and strengths, which should be appreciated. Additionally, children should learn to love their neighbors as they love themselves and look positively toward others. The story teaches us about don't judge a book by its covers and how to respect others as we would like to be respected ourselves.